Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into some hot topics. Let's go. So, do y'all remember a couple of weeks back, couple of hot topics back, I posted about some places where you can meet some eligible bachelors, right? And there were like workshops, meetings. Well, for those of you who are in Phoenix, Arizona, there is a grand chapter meeting for the men of Kappa Alpha Psi. It's a lot of them in town. So just be on the lookout. I don't know, go to a couple of bars, some cigar bars, some clubs. My brother is out there. Y'all be careful. So Armand Wiggins is putting out an apology, an explanation of some sort. You know, Armand has been just very vocal in this Diddy case. He's done some fantastic work in his reviews. I've enjoyed them. But yesterday there was a clip of him kind of celebrating with baby oil with other people outside the courthouse. And he said that it was taken out of context. And he said what was meant to be a lighthearted moment as a part of a long-running joke with his audience was misinterpreted. And he said it made it seem like that he was in support of Sean Diddy Combs. And what he has also come to realize is that he understands that the timing and the optics of it may look and feel hurtful, especially to survivors of a situation as heavy as this trial. And he said that he wanted to apologize to anyone and who he disappointed. And he said it's a reminder to him of how to move and take greater care and remain committed to doing his work. And as a content creator, I appreciate this because we do understand you all listen, and sometimes things that we say can be hurtful and we don't even mean that. So let me know how you feel about that, because I saw a lot of people who have been following and understood what Armand was doing, and they didn't take offense to it, but a lot of people did. So I think this was a great disclosure for him. Let me know what you think about it. Now, y'all know I've been telling y'all about these text messages that you've been getting on your phone, because I received so many about tolls and things like that. This is coming from Cyber Surge on Instagram. They're saying that our phones are under attack, right? Malicious text messages scams are being pushed by Chinese cybercrime groups targeting over 150 Apple and Android users. And they're saying things like DMV, they're sending things like DMV text, toll services, banks, Apple and Google text, but it's all fake and it's phishing, and it will drain your bank account and get all your info. So please be careful with that. So yesterday, the big, beautiful bill was up, right? And I think I talked about it a little bit when I did my little Diddy coverage of when I was watching CNN. But it looks as if we had 5 Republicans, as Gossip of the City said, come to their senses, right? So looks like the vote was 2017 for nay and 2007 for yay. So this does not need to pass because there's a lot to lose. And I mean, I know that some of us may be getting toward retirement age, and we have parents who are already there, and we have people that are just losing things at an alarming rate, like jobs. Van Lathan made this post about the unemployment rates for Black men and women and how it's dropping at an alarming rate, right, from February till this past June. This is wild behavior for Black men and Black women. And this is what it looks like for white men and white women for the unemployment rates. They're way smaller than ours. So I know y'all might like, just be careful. Do your work, check it, recheck it, and watch your back. And all of this is affecting us in so many ways, right? Del Monte, that we've seen this in the grocery store as long as we've been going to grocery stores. They have filed for bankruptcy. And I didn't even realize why they would have to until I read this. Del Monte is a 139-year-old can and packaging food company that filed bankruptcy on July the 1st of 2025. I didn't even realize things like this. They're filing bankruptcy because of the steel and aluminum tariffs. They have doubled from 25 to 50%. Like, I didn't even think about things like that being affected. So this is all over. And I'm sure they were a supporter. But we got Beyonce, and one thing she's gonna do is make sure these children have some money to go to college. Beyonce's Be Good Foundation donated $100,000 to Texas Southern University's marching band in support of scholarships, recruitment, and technology enhancements. So there is a silver lining somewhere. Shout out to B. I saw this on Brit's Blocks page on YouTube, and I didn't realize it's been a whole year since Kiki passed away. Kiki from Love and Marriage Huntsville, Letitia Scott's cousin. I didn't even realize that. It was last year. I hope she's resting well, and I hope her family is doing well. So just keep them in your prayers. About this on my YouTube and my TikTok page, but this is Mellow Bucks, and she is an up-and-coming Chicago rapper. And last night she had an album launch party, and after the party was over in Chicago, they were walking out, and there were 3 people who just started firing off, and 4 people were unalive and 14 people were injured. And one of the people that was unalive was her boyfriend. She made a statement about him and her friends, and she talked about how they were together all the time. They would join at the hip, and she held his hand until she couldn't, and he talked to her until he couldn't. Just keep her in your prayers. I feel so bad for her, and I understand, because she said in her statement that she felt like the weight of the world was on her, and I can understand how she would feel like that. But this is so sad. Now you got Kelly Farrell out here being sued by Navy Federal Credit Union for $26,000 plus dollars. And when we talked about it on Live Hot Topics, it was saying that, she and her ex-husband Mark were kind of tied into things, but he had a spokesperson to say that after their divorce and everything, his name is off of everything, so all this debt is on Kelly. A lot of people feel like that's what she gets. I'm not going to say that, but I'm just saying what a lot of people think, right? But this is what's going on with Kelly right now. China and the people is over here talking about Kelly friend Shamia and this Never Had video. Because who this man Hoppo and where is Gerald? Because, baby, it is sting me. And they are not happy with it. They're saying that she has disrespected her husband. She's looking disrespectful as a mother all over this man with barely anything on. And she out here talking about she got a healthy marriage. Child, the people want to know what's going on, Shamia. Why wasn't Gerald the love interest in your video? What y'all think about it? I'm not talking about these people right here, but I want to know what y'all think about the Phaedra situation, and what y'all really think about Angela. Did Angela really do herself a disservice at the end of the season when we felt like she was doing so well? Now, if it comes out, because Angela does pull a folder out at the reunion, but Angela better have something that has Phaedra's name on it in that folder, because if you pull out these text messages that we've been talking about, we're going to be very upset with Angela. But what do y'all think about this, though? I want to know that. And lastly, honey, I don't know what happened with this lady, because this lady right here who said that she was laid up over there at Stefan Diggs' mansion, she's come out and said, no, I don't have nothing to do with this. That man seems to be in a relationship. He seems to be okay. I don't want to have anything to do with this. I am sorry that y'all thought that this is what that was. It's not. What do y'all think about this? And Stefan clearly has a type. That's all I got for right now. Oh, hold on. I'm so sorry that I will not be able to post this review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta season with On the Rocks with Jada and myself. The sound is horrible. But we are working on something else. And if I can piece a little of it together, I'll bring it to you. But Man, it was so good. But we'll get you something. It's your girl Millie Chan. I'll talk to you later. Bye.